Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about married to medicine. Girl, it wasn't, I'm not even gonna sit here and play in y'all face. It wasn't a lot going on to me. If you have not watched the episode, you could pretty much skip past the first 30 minutes, or the first 25 minutes, maybe. Um, I'm just gonna talk about the things that I feel like need to be talked about. I'm not going through no scene by scene. Okay, so Jackie, Dr. Jackie, and Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea goes over. They're on a yacht, and Sweet Tea goes over to speak to Dr. Jackie. She wants to, I guess, explain, just have a conversation about how things transpired. You know, up to her leading. I mean, to leading to her calling Dr. Jackie a bitch and basically f you. Um, Dr. Jackie, Dr. Jackie, Sweet Tea was headed in the right direction in her confessional when she was like, yeah, Dr. Jackie is like a church lady. Dr. Jackie is a church lady. Dr. Jackie is a church lady. She's gonna give you this is the most that I've seen Dr. Jackie carry on since she's been on the show. And what I mean by that is like the comment that she made a comment in the confessional saying that she should have slapped Sweet Tea in the mouth. She should have did what her mother did, which is slap Sweet Tea in her mouth. Like Jackie has never, at least I don't recall. Jackie has never, went there, even in confessional. So I feel like with her, she's kind of, I guess she let the girls on Dr. Jackie. Sweet Tea is wasting her time. That's the point I'm trying to make. Sweet Tea's wasting her time. Dr. Jackie ain't gonna fool with Sweet Tea. Even if Sweet Tea comes back next season, Dr. Jackie it is literally going to be you're my coworker. Dr. Jackie already don't fool with those ladies anyways. I think the only one she really has a friendship with is Dr. Heavenly. And I think her and Simone may be cool, kinda. But past that, girl, she don't fool with them girls like that. And you think she about to fool with Sweet Tea? Even though Sweet Tea was right. Sweet Tea was right. She was. And her even though she should have read Jackie, she really should have read Jackie. But Sweet Tea wasn't wrong because Dr. Jackie did come after her marriage in a way, being messy, right? Bringing up the whole hotel incident, as if your husband wasn't just in a hotel with some girl just a couple of years ago. My man was in a hotel. And the gag is he wasn't even my man. Your man is still your man, and he didn't even have enough respect for you to even care about your name. Was trolloping that lady all through the busiest airport in the world. And you got to know to bring up what was going on between a man who I had no dealings with. You sure you want to talk about husbands in hotel rooms? Y'all got us to the point where we can't even go to a whole city because your husband, girl, every city is off limit basically because your husband can keep his pants up. Sweetie really could have got Jackie together, and girl, and sent everybody head spinning. Okay, but it did, even though it did look like Sweet Tea when she cursed Jackie out. It did kind of remind me of, I hate to say it, it did kind of remind me of the little girl who, it just reminded me of a little girl. Like, it did give me little girl tea. I don't know why. It just did. It just did. But Jackie also acknowledges that maybe the little girl, they've been little girling Sweet Tea. And maybe that's probably part of what's in her over the edge. Yeah, that's part of it too. On top of you bringing up that mess with Dr. G and the whole cheatation with Quad and the lady in the hotel room. Dr. Jackie does acknowledge, we have to be fair. Dr. Jackie does acknowledge that Sweet Tea has been in a vulnerable position since she's joined this friend group, and they've been acting like kindergartners, basically mean girls. She does say that. So I can appreciate Dr. Jackie at least acknowledging, because Dr. Jackie don't do stuff like that. I can at least appreciate Dr. Jackie being held accountable, holding herself accountable for coming across not as a kindergartner, but as a mean girl. Okay. Um, Jackie accepts Sweet Tea's apology, and she says that hopefully she wants to move on, and hopefully Sweet Tea can move on too. But in real life, Jackie ain't gonna never fool Sweet Tea. Um, you heard when Sweet Tea was about to start crying, and Jackie said, "Don't cry." Jackie Jackie is that church lady who's that nice, nasty woman, right? Don't, but she basically wanted to tell Sweet Tea, she really wanted to tell Sweet Tea, bitch, don't cry now. That's what she really wanted to say. But Jackie not doing all of that much carrying on camera. I'm sure when the camera crew left, I'm sure she probably wore out Sweet Tea with Dr. Heavenly. I'm sure she did. Um, they fixed their man plates. I mean, it was cute or whatever, child. I was kind of worried about Curtis. Girl, Jackie. Remember one season when Jackie was had fixed Curtis something to eat? Either Curtis was fixing his own plate, and she was complaining about it being too much chicken on the plate. Now listen, Curtis ain't shit. He ain't gonna never be shit, girl. But Curtis is a big. Okay, Curtis is like 11 feet tall, girl, like 475 pounds. A man that big is not surviving off a couple of chicken strips and a few pieces of broccoli. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. He probably need a whole bag of chicken breast and probably 2 bags of broccoli. Girl, remember that? Remember that season? So, when Dr. Jackie brought Curtis plate, I was like, "Ooh, girl," because she probably got Curtis, girl, a piece of salmon, girl, a little bit of macaroni and cheese, 3 macaronis. Okay, Jackie is very much girl. Hello. Heavenly fixed Dr. Damon pastor's plate. I said, come on, pastor's plate, girl, fix me a pastor plate, okay? Um Toya is basically trying to make Alicia work. I ain't mad at it. Toya was low-key right in some of the stuff she was saying to Alicia. Even with her questioning, even with her questions. Like when they started talking about sex. And she asked Alicia, they were talking about toys. And she asked Alicia, was she allowed to have a toy? And then the group was like allowed, and Alicia was like allowed. And Toy was like, I mean, well, girl, he say he trained you. So if he say he training you, then I'm asking, does he allow you to have a toy? I was with Toya. If he walking around here talking about, girl, he's training you, then I would also assume that, girl. And then when we take into account, they don't give each other head. I said, oh. So that's not, I guess that's something he's not into. So they don't do it. They don't really do it. I think they do it because Alicia was like, she could use more of it. Remember, she said that in the confessional. So I think they do it, but I guess they just do it on birthdays and Christmas. So neither one of them is getting on their knees unless they praying to God. Okay. She says that her husband knows she's a queen and doesn't want her down that low. Girl. I believe that Dr. Alicia. Let's just talk about Dr. Alicia and her husband. Dr. Alicia wants to be her husband's partner. They played a game at the end where they asked a question. And Dr. Alicia basically feels if they work together as a team, they could build their empire quicker than what I guess than what they're doing. So and that first thing I was like, oh, she wants to be his partner, just not his wife. I don't believe in gender roles. I believe you do what's your strong suit. Now it sounds like at one point the husband, I forgot his name. I cannot remember that man's name. Kimu? I can't remember his name. It sounds like Dr. Alicia's husband did some investments And Alicia was telling him to pull out. He didn't listen. They lost some money. Now, that was it just sounds like he took a chance and it didn't pay off at the end. Now, I do think that's a slight, it got to, for me to be agreeing with these niggas. Okay? I do think that's a little different than Dr. Alicia. I don't know if that was a stretch of a number, but from what he said, Dr. Alicia has spent $150,000. Now, I don't know if that's $150,000 over a course of 20 years, 10 years, or just last week. Now, that was a missing puzzle piece for me. Because it's one thing for you to just start talking about what you spent 150. I'm just saying, people in a certain income, a certain tax bracket, we all we all live according to some of us live according to our means. Okay, some of y'all be doing the most. But $150,000 to me doesn't sound like a lot over, like, if it's over a course of X amount of years, and she probably just went shopping, and you sitting here trying to nitpick. Okay, what you spend $1,000 on in 2017? What you spend $2,000? And she like, girl, I don't know, girl. I think I went shopping. I feel like that's a little bit different. I do, right? Versus you just spending money within like a year. And then I ask you, what did you spend $150,000 on? And you like, I don't know. Now, that's why I start to have a little side eye. I need to know more details, because I'm not mad at the husband for basically saying, you're not good with money. Like, you can't even tell me where this $150,000 went over the last year. I'm not asking you, because if we bring in, I'm just gonna make up a number. If we bring in $3 million, gross, and you just spent 150 over the last 10 years, I get it. We live in a certain tax bracket, so you probably out here just buying clothes and going out and eating and all this, But if I'm asking you, what did you spend $150,000 on this last year while I'm doing the taxes, and you like, I don't know, and I'm looking at you like, what you mean you don't know? Does that make sense what I'm saying? I feel like it makes sense to me. Yeah. So I could see why he could be a little skeptical when it comes to Dr. Alicia and her handling of the finances, especially if that's not her strong suit. But he tries to act like it's a joke. No, she tried to act like it's a joke whenever he says that he's training her up. He ain't joking. He ain't joking. Let me tell you something. All those niggas know. This is how you know these men know what sounds crazy and what doesn't sound crazy. Because even if they all think the way that Dr. Alicia husband thinks, they have enough sense not to say it on camera. That's how you know they know it sounds crazy. Because if they really believed what Dr. Alicia's husband was saying, they will also just stand in it too. But they're basically telling, whenever he starts to speak, you see how they all like, stop that. Like, you sound crazy. You gonna look dumb. He said that you have to train. Like, I need my food. I need my food. I need my food. I don't know. I just think it's weird. I think that everybody has their strong suits in relationships, and I think that that's the role that you should play. Um, for example, I'll give you an example like Tisha and Marceau on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Marceau is a better cook than Tisha, but Tisha cooks. That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me. Especially now with both of them working. I could see if Marceau, when Marceau was working and Tisha was a stay-at-home mom, and she was like, "I just cook," but like, that makes no sense to me for him to be the better cook, but he still put Tisha in the kitchen. Like, that's not her strong suit. Her strong suit may be the finances. Your strong suit may be in the kitchen. Right? Does that make sense? Um, it is what it is. I don't believe in what they try and sell y'all, especially women. I don't understand how someone like Dr. Alicia can be this accomplished woman, and then get with the man, and that that's not how Dr. Alicia is. She's struggling and trying to be this woman that that her husband wants her to be. She's really on some low key Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone type of, even Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly just plays a role right in front of the cameras. But she feels like I have to be the submissive, timid wife because that's what my husband wants, even though she know that's not what she really is, right? I don't even understand men who meet women. I know I'm about to go off onto a rant. I don't even understand men who meet women at the ages of 25 and 30 and 35. And you get with these women, especially these women who have impressive resumes, and then they're supposed to act like a dummy. I don't even understand women who choose to act like a dummy. You done went through this whole life without this man, and you figured out how this world works. And at your big ass age, after the resume that some of y'all have, some of you still choose to play stupid. And I just don't understand it. All in the name of, oh, I want my husband to lead me. Well, bitch, who was leading you before your husband walked into the picture? Because, girl, your light bill was in your name, your mortgage was in your name, your car note was in your name. Okay, girl, your daddy probably helped you with a down payment. Girl, but you was going through life just fine. Now, all of a sudden, you meet this man and you're supposed to just be like, oh, I don't know. I just want my husband to lead me and protect me. I just need him to protect me and lead me. And I need him just to take care of me. And I don't know. But then y'all, but in the same breath, y'all want to call yourself bad bitches. Girl, a bad bitch don't act dumb for nobody. Girl, let me get off my. Okay, let me shut up. Do what y'all want to do. Girl, I don't care. Toya, Eugene, I don't give a damn what nobody say. Eugene, Dr. Eugene is probably one of the best men in America. Out of everybody I have seen on TV, Dr. Eugene would be the man that I would want to be with. Full stop. If y'all got y'all a Dr. Eugene, bitch, shout out to you. Suck his dick tonight. Okay, lockjaw, bitch. Girl, just suck his dick. Suck his dick, girl. Because a good man is hard to come by, okay? You know, they all kind of look crazy when Eugene says he takes out Toya's weave. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I think it's very, very cute. I really do. Quiet as a skip, but we're gonna be honest. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. All these men sitting here, especially Dr. Heavenly, she be having the most to say. But I ain't never seen Dr. Damon serve Dr. Heavenly. Hello? I know she'll sit here and say that he protects her and provides for her. But at the end of the day, girl, we're not gonna hear. Dr. Heavenly talks like she just is not like Dr. Heavenly talks, and this is what pisses me off about Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly talks like she's not an accomplished woman. As if she's some bum bitch, right? And Dr. Damon swooped in and saved her. And we know that's not the truth. So she has to say, he protects me, he provides for me. But even if Dr. Damon wasn't in the picture, you're still, even before you got on the show, you will still be able to provide for yourself. Yes, you are now put in a position where you don't have. I don't know now her schedule, but I remember at one point Dr. Heavenly was saying that she worked like 3 days a week. So yes, you're in a position, and also because of your husband and the income that he brings in, where you could at one point work 3 days a week, right? And you could work more if you wanted to. But it's not like, girl, if Dr. Damon left you or you left Dr. Damon, girl, you was gonna be out on the street. I don't know, child. Y'all, I don't know. I just don't think anybody can say anything about Dr. Eugene. Because out of every man on this show, Dr. Eugene is number one. Number one. And if I was Toya, nobody could tell me shit about my husband. Not a damn thing. If I was Toya, I know, girl, you know you gotta be careful because these niggas will embarrass you. You know, you start throwing dicks in people's faces, girl. And then one come back and hit you in your forehead, okay? And a pussy come back and hit you in your forehead, okay? So you got to be careful sometimes with these niggas, okay? Because they will embarrass your ass. But if I was Toya, girl, Dr. Alicia could sit there and tell me a damn thing about no man. Your man don't even eat your pussy, bitch. I'm not calling Dr. Alicia a bitch. I'm just saying if I was Toya, that's the language I would use. Okay? Girl, my man loves and serves me, sweetie. Girl. Hello? What's up? If your man don't eat your pussy, you can't say a fuck thing to me. Case closed. Anyways, child. Yeah, if I was Toya, nobody could tell me shit about my husband. And if anybody even has something to say, including Dr. Heavenly, I would wear all those girls low if I was Toya. Hello? Did y'all hear Cecil make a comment about Dr. Simone? What did he say? Dr. Simone kind of, I guess, being basically he made a comment about Dr. Simone being off track with the money. I said, Cecil, baby, is in real life, what I think, Dr. Simone is over there taking care of 3 grown ass men. So it's comical that Cecil is sitting here talking about money and finances when he don't think it's an issue that Miles is almost 30, girl, and still trying to get his undergrad. That's not a problem. The problem is Miles come from a privileged background. He comes from a privileged family where finances, money issues not a thing. So Miles really low key should have been done with his undergrad in 3.5 years. Why does this kept? Okay. On some real shit. Miles should have damn near be working on his doctorate right now. If we're gonna be honest about it. Miles does not come from the regular background where the girls probably had a baby in high school and even got no kids. You just don't come from a lifestyle where, you know what I'm saying? Girl, I was working in college. A lot of people I know was working in college, right? We didn't come from money, girl. But Cecil, you over there low-key raising a bomb. Girl, shout out to Cecil. Greatest review is all over the place. Oh, did y'all hear whenever Dr. Alicia starts to say something, her husband basically tells her she's being too serious. He starts to kind of quiet. Dr. Alicia and Kimu, they better get off TV. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, I think I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. But they're gonna be, if they say on this show, they will be divorced within like 2 or 3 years. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. Because that man is not, he doesn't want to accept the woman that Dr. Alicia really is, and Dr. Alicia gonna start acting like the woman that she really is, and it's not the woman that he wants. He wants a submissive, do as I say type of woman, and that's not Dr. Alicia. And hanging around women like Dr. No shade, hanging around women like Dr. Simone, Dr. Jackie, Toya is not gonna put her in no stepwife category. Okay? Jackie basically says she's too tired to have sex. Listen, I'm sorry. I get it. I ain't even got no man and I get it. Let me just say something. Shout out to all the doctors. I can understand how as a doctor you fucking tired. Especially when you don't have a set schedule. You sleeping in your clothes because this lady might go into labor. Girl, so I just got 2 hours of sleep. I gotta get up, go over here, girl, get this baby, try to get some. Like, I get it, I get it, that ain't even my life, and I understand it. Curtis still fussing and cussing about Jackie, not Jackie working too much. Curtis, shut up. If I was Jackie, I would tell Curtis to shut the fuck up. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. You done already told me no to everything else. You're not gonna take my career away from me. You done already told me no to having kids, no to living in a high rise, no, you don't want to come to Hilton Head because you can keep your fucking dick in your pants, nigga. I done cut back on my schedule and you still complaining. Shut up. I do not like Curtis. I do not like her. I'm gonna forever have beef with Curtis. It's a one-sided beef. It's a one-sided beef. Curtis don't know who I am, but it's a one-sided beef. I'm gonna forever have beef with Curtis for the way he did Dr. Jackie. Y'all know Dr. Jackie is my girl. I don't care what none of y'all say. Dr. Jackie is my girl. You know I love a rich, snooty black woman. Because she real rich too. And she got the resume and the money to back it up. Hello? Shout out to Dr. Jackie. Girl, that was pretty much it, girl. Let me read over these notes. Eugene can cook. Eugene was being messy. I put Eugene being messy. How did the little baby comment bother you? That's what he asked. That's what he Eugene messy. I love Eugene. Jackie says silence is gold, and she owes Sweet Tea for not getting up and slapping her in the mouth like a mother would. And if she would have slapped your ass back, what would have happened? Okay. She told Sweet Tea, "Don't cry now." I put Jackie is a church lady. That nice, nasty. I'm a mother, but girl, quiet as it's kept. Okay, let me shut up. They fixing plates. I wouldn't want Jackie to fix my plate. That's what I put. Girl. I'm learning from Alicia. My mouth gotta stay safe and clean. That's what Toya told Alicia. Because Toya said she was too tired to give Eugene head that night. Oh, when she asked Alicia, did you know what you was doing? I was with Toya. When Toya said, did you know what you were doing? Because, girl, ain't too many. I know that everybody don't like head. I know some of y'all told me that y'all are not into fellatio. I'm not one of them niggas. I love it. Okay. But, girl, if I don't want you to give me head, it's because you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so when Toya said, "Do you know what you're doing?" I thought that was an honest question. Bitch, do you know what you're doing? Because the niggas ain't turning out getting their dick sucked. Okay, they just not. Oh, anyway. Oh, wait, girl. Heavenly said if her man wanted it in her ear, she's gonna find a way. I said, I know that's right. Heavenly said, ain't gonna be no bitch out there talking about girl what you won't do another woman will. No, I'm gonna do it all. Okay, in my socks and drawers. Um, Dr. Alicia know that her husband is a mess. She know. She think they jealous of her marriage. They not. I don't think none of them. Girl, even Dr. Jackie. Girl. Um, that was pretty much it, girl. Girl, I need to know. I need to know about the $150,000. When was that lost? Was that lost over? Was that just something he's saying that she done spent $150,000 over the last 10 years, or was it the last? Was it over the last year when they was doing taxes and they sitting her trying to account for this $150,000? She talking about she don't know where it's at. Now that we go. Now that we gonna have to have a sit down and have a conversation. Okay. Anyways, I'm gone, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Cause ain't nobody on the show. Heather Dubrow. Hello. Um, she might spend that in a month. Quiet as it's kept. Anyways, I'm gone, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye, y'all.